welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about 10 common cat sounds, noises, vocalizations that cats make and what they mean. There are hundreds of different noises that cats make, and they all mean something. It's your cat trying to communicate something to you. Your cat is communicating to you their world, the way they understand things, and how they are feeling. So it's really important to be able to kind of speak cat and understand these vocalizations that they are making and what they mean. The more you listen and the more you pay attention, you will start to really pick up the differences in the sounds and the noises that they make. You probably already even know what some meows mean and what your cat is trying to communicate with you. Cats mostly talk or communicate through gestures, so through their body language. Like when a cat will rub up against your leg or headbutt your arm. This is kind of a greeting. Or you can look at how a cat will swish their tail, how they hold their tail, how they move their ears, and even their whiskers. This is body language. For this video, we will just be focusing on the vocalizations, the sounds that cats make to communicate. I do have other videos on cat body language though. Most humans aren't very good at understanding either cat body language or cat vocalizations. That's because cat body language is pretty subtle and you don't usually notice those little ear twitches or whisker movements. It can be really easy to miss because they are so subtle. This is why cats have actually developed communication to speak just with humans, vocalizations to speak just with humans. In the wild, adult cats very rarely will they vocalize, which means they don't really meow. Meowing is something that is only seen in kittens and domestic adult cats. Cats are using their words to help us understand because we don't notice those little ear twitches and whisker movements and tail movements. By knowing what your cat is trying to communicate with you, you will be able to better predict their mood, understand their intentions, what they want, and what they need. You will better be able to understand if your cat is sick, hungry, tired, frustrated, fearful, anxious, lonely, happy, playful, mad. You'll just be better equipped to give your cat exactly what your cat needs for a happy and healthy life. So cats do make a variety of different types of sounds to communicate with humans. They typically don't make these sounds with other cats. These sounds include meows, purrs, chirps, frills, and growls, which we will be going over. The most common sound is the meow, which we all know, and the sound that we usually think of when we think of a cat. Kittens are much more likely to meow, and if these kittens don't come in contact with humans, as adults, they will not meow. But kittens that grow up living with humans will continue to meow throughout their life. Kittens are born unable to see or hear, so they meow to let their mother know that they need something, usually that they're hungry. So why is your adult cat making these noises and meowing at you? Adult cats rarely will meow at each other, even though it does occasionally happen, but the meowing is mostly for humans. And it's really the same reason that kittens meow, to get your attention and usually to tell you that they're hungry. But a meow really means that your cat wants something from you. This could even be just attention, some pats, some cuddles. It could be to play. It could be to be let out a door or to go outside or in another room. Meows can often be a greeting as well. It can be welcome home, hi, nice to see you, if they meow when you walk through the door. If your cat meows really quickly and often, like a bunch of meows in a row, they're definitely trying to get your attention. One single meow usually is just a hey, hi, hello. A really long, drawn out meow can mean that your cat is worried, annoyed, a little anxious, a little fearful, or just complaining about something. If your cat is complaining about something, the meow will be a little throatier. Incessant meowing could indicate illness, injury, pain. If they're meowing so much and just can't stop, they're really telling you that they need some attention, something's wrong, and they don't know what, they need your help. Also look at the clues that your cat is giving you. If they're meowing a lot when they're standing at the door, that means they want out. They'll usually try and let you know what it is that they want and why they are trying to get your attention. Next is your cat purring. This is another common sound, a common vocalization that we usually think about when we think of cat. The purr is soft and deep, it's relaxing, it's a throaty rumble. It's pretty quiet, and it's usually when your cat is in one of the best moods. They're super happy, they're relaxed, they're feeling good. Cats do purr when they're content, but they also purr if they're sick or injured. It's a way that they will try and comfort themselves, try and make themselves feel better. The frequency of a purr is actually at a frequency that has healing properties and kind of works like an internal massage for your cat. It also is a really relaxing sound and peaceful sound for humans to hear. It is healing for humans as well. If your cat is doing kind of a worry purr, if they're purring when they're not content, you can usually notice from their body posture. If your cat is purring when their ears are held back and their body seems really tense, this can often indicate that the purr is a method that they're using to try and soothe and comfort themselves. So they're not feeling well, and they're using this purr to try and feel better. The next sound that we're going to talk about is a trill, or a chirp, or a chirrup. They are almost bird-like sounds. This sound was at first used by mother cats to tell their kittens to pay attention to them, or to follow her. Your cat may also chirp to get your attention. I know that my cat Zorro does this when he hops up on the bed and he does a little chirp like, "Hey, hi, I'm here. Pay attention to me, give me some pats," and he curls up beside me. This noise is somewhere between a meow and a purr. It really is a friendly greeting. These sounds that are really bird-like can often be vocalized by your cat if there is food around, or if they're excited, anticipating something, and if they're just happy. The next sound is called a chatter. This sound sounds like your cat kind of chattering their teeth. My cat does this when he looks out the window and sees birds, and this is often a common time where you will find your cat doing this chatter. With the chatter, their ears are usually straight up, their eyes are focused, and they're watching something. Sometimes the chatter is accompanied by a chirp, a squeak, or a little cry. This chatter is often done when your cat is hunting, so it can occur when your cat is playing. It is a form of predatory excitement. It also is a little bit of a sound that your cat is feeling a little frustrated because they're not able to get those birds outside the window. They're not able to catch or chase or hunt that prey. They're just doing it with their eyes, which can be a little frustrating for your cat. A little mix of excitement and frustration in this sound. The next sound is a growl, or a snarl. This is a warning sound. When a cat growls at you or another cat or another animal, it is a warning sound to say, "Stay away from me, go away, don't touch me, don't come any closer." If a cat feels threatened, a growl is usually the first sound that they will make. It's the first warning sound, which, if they still feel threatened, can lead to a fight or hissing or scratching, biting. A growl is your cat saying, "Leave me alone before I have to use my claws or have to attack you farther." It's a sound of displeasure, of fear, anger, or they're protecting their territory from a perceived threat. With the sound, your cat's body posture will be in a pretty defensive position. Puffed up fur, arched back, ears back, tail twitching. The next sound is hissing. This sound means that your cat is angry, frustrated, upset, and scared. The hiss is the next sound that you will hear after a growl. The growl is the warning, and the hiss is, okay, it's happening, it's on. Your cat's body language will also change. Their back will arch, their tail will puff up and twitch, their ears will fall flat down, and they will open their mouth wide. They often show their teeth and can also spit. The next sound is a yowl. A yowl is longer, it's more drawn out. It almost sounds like a really long moan. This means that your cat is worried. They are uncomfortable. It can often occur with mating or when your cat feels that their territory is threatened. A yowl can turn into a scream, and this scream is the final warning sign that your cat is going to attack. It's usually before a serious fight happens. Some cats will yowl out of boredom. If they're incessantly yowling, then you may want to get them checked, as it could be a sign of illness, pain, and discomfort. The next sound is cat beeping, which is a really quick, short beep or ip, and this sound can be thought of as your cat saying, "Excuse me, hey, excuse me, I need your help, I want something, pay attention to me." The next sound is cat blurbing. This sound is a mix of a purr, meow, and a growl. This is an attention-getting sound. So your cat's saying, "Pay attention to me." So those are some of the most common sounds that your cat will use to communicate with you. When interpreting what your cat is thinking or feeling, you also need to look at their body language and the environment, the situation that they're in. There can be a difference between breeds of cats and how different breeds talk and communicate. Some cats by nature are more talkative than other cats. Short-haired cats tend to be more talkative and outgoing than long-haired cats. And if you are looking for a cat that talks a lot and is really chatty, breeds of Asian origin often tend to be pretty talkative. Some specific breeds that are known to be talkative are the Bengal and Siamese. For cats that are less vocal, that don't talk as much, aren't as chatty, these breeds are Russian Blues and the Maine Coon. Although I have a cat that I think is part Maine Coon, and he's pretty chatty, except his voice is really quiet and small, and he's a bigger cat, but his meow is so tiny it sounds like a little baby, and it's just funny coming from a cat that's pretty big. Of course, within every breed, every cat is different. No two cats are the same, just because in general a breed tends to be more talkative or less talkative doesn't mean that every cat of the breed will be like that. I hope this video was helpful and you were able to understand a little better what your cat is trying to communicate to you with these sounds. In general, cats communicate either to get our attention, to tell us they want something, or they need our help, or they need something. When they are playing, hunting, when they're feeling good, they're expressing that they're happy, they're expressing their excitement, or they're expressing their anger and discomfort and letting you know that you need to back off and leave them alone. Their vocalizations usually fall under attention seeking, excitement and playfulness, comfort, or discomfort and anger. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!